My name is Kelsey Roberts, and I'm making this video because I believe America will be in better financial shape when more American households are in better financial shape. I believe a lot of people who aren't in good financial shape just don't know how to thrive financially, and I believe they deserve it. I believe this information should be free and easily accessible. So, talked about how to use the IRS withholding calculator, how to figure out how much you're going to make taxable for the year, what all those numbers mean, some ways that you can use it to benefit yourself and maybe give yourself more money on payday. We're going to talk about some more of the tax advantages we have in the military. One of them, people don't usually think of it as a tax advantage. One of those things is the TSP. So if you go to tsp.gov, the TSP has their own website where you can go in and manage your TSP account. And I'm going to go ahead and log into mine. And actually, I'm going to show you a little trick here. Instead of just logging in, just click log in, and it'll take you to this page because it's going to kick you here anyway to put in your password. So I'm going to log in. And this is like the control panel of TSP. Now, what you saw that I just did there, you can't automatically just make something up and log in. You actually have to have a TSP account set up first. And you have to have your account number and create a password. So let me show you how to do that real quick. There is a little bit of a barrier there. It kind of sucks. So I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. What you'll do is, in your MyPay, and this is a screenshot of MyPay. I'm not going to log into my own MyPay. This is a screenshot of MyPay in the main menu. Once you log in, you're going to see this, and everybody pretty much knows to go here, look at your LES. And then some tax stuff here. Buried down here at the bottom, right here, is the TSP menu. And you jump into there, and it's going to say how much you want to contribute to your TSP, what percentage of your base pay, special pay and incentives, bonus pay, all that stuff, and then how much you want to put in your Roth. Well, down at the bottom there, it's going to say, send me my account and send me my password. And I'm not kidding when I say the TSP guys, they tell you because of security issues, they can't give you that information online. They can't give you that information on the phone. They have to snail mail it to you. So just go ahead and go in there, do that right now. Go into your TSP menu, scroll down to the bottom, request a username, request a password, have them send it to you because it's going to take about a week, probably 10 days. All right, so go ahead and do that. And then once you do that, you go back and go into the TSP website. And I'll actually log out. Oh, well, there's the logout button. I'll show you what to do. At this point, you'll just have your user number, your account number. So you'll put in your 13-digit account number. And what they'll send you is a 4-digit PIN. So put in your 13-digit account number, and then your password, you'll put in your 4-digit PIN. No, it says 8-character, but you put in your 4-digit PIN, and then immediately it'll give you the option to create a user ID and a password, and at that point you're golden, you're in. So I'm going to put mine in again. And here again is the dashboard, the control panel, and you can do a lot of stuff in here. Talk about the TSP, the two different kinds of TSPs that you can use. You have the Roth and the traditional. Okay, and the Roth is a fairly new thing. I think it was introduced in 2012, which is basically after it comes out after your incomes have been taxed. So the traditional TSP is what I want to talk about first. The traditional TSP comes out pre-tax. It's called tax deferred, and that means you don't pay taxes on it now. It comes out of your pay before you're taxed, and you can only contribute to the TSP out of your base pay. You cannot contribute to TSP out of allowances, your BAH and BAS. It can only come out of pay. So base pay, special pay, hazardous duty pay, combat pay, bonus pay. Those qualify, but not allowances. So when you go into the TSP menu in MyPay, and I'll look at that screenshot again. When you go in here, it'll have options to say, okay, I want to contribute such and such a percent. Well, if you can project your income for for the year, alright, you can say, well, how much do I want to contribute to my TSP, and what percent is that going to be? And I don't think you can use fractional percent, so you can overestimate or underestimate, but you can't really be that precise. So let's say I want to contribute $1,500 to my TSP. We just need to figure out what percentage of that, taxable base pay $1,500 is, and I'll use a calculator for that. $1,500, and to find what percentage of something. 1,500, use a smaller number divided by 24,021. 1,500 is about 6.24%. So you would either put 6%, so equals, this equals that times 6%, and you get about $1,441 into your TSP. And now this 6% of this, 6% of that. That's 6% of everything, and it's going to average out over the year. If your pay was only $19.19 through the whole year, it'd be smaller than this, but it would still only be 6%. So that's how you want to figure out. And why this number is important is, we looked at all this stuff earlier. TSP is tax deferred. It comes out of your tax. It comes out of your income before tax. Alright, it comes out of your income before tax, so it acts like an adjustment. Alright, it reduces your gross income, and it makes your AGI even lower. Okay, so that's, I said double whammy. I said the TSP double whammy earlier, and actually it's a TSP triple whammy. Alright, that's whammy number one. Alright, we're going to reduce your taxable income. You're going to reduce your AGI, so you pay less in taxes. Alright, that makes this number smaller. So that's the first whammy, tax deferred. And the reason it's called tax deferred is because you don't pay taxes on it now. You pay taxes on it when you withdraw in retirement. So let's say I put $1,000 into my TSP this year, and however many decades from now, when I'm 60 years old and I start drawing my TSP, all of the interest and dividends that money has earned, when I withdraw it, they're going to tax it then. And it's actually kind of a win-win situation, because I can enjoy the tax benefits now, and the IRS can enjoy me paying taxes on more money, namely the interest and dividends, later. So it's a win-win for both of us. So that's traditional TSP, tax deferred. And then the Roth TSP, alright, the Roth TSP is after tax. So I make this much money in base pay, and the way it shows up on your LES is actually in the allotments side. It doesn't come out before tax. It doesn't show up on the center column where your federal tax and state tax and all of those stuff. It's going to show up under allotments. And with the Roth TSP, you don't select a percentage of your pay to contribute. You actually set a dollar amount. So if you want to put in, $1,400, if you want to put in the same amount, you would just say that, the amount equals that divided by 12. And you would put in $120.10 a month if it allows fractional dollars. I don't know, pennies, cents. I don't know. So you put in 120 or 121 to overestimate whatever it is that you wanted to do. So that is how the traditional TSP and the Roth TSP work. And the benefit to the Roth TSP, like we said, traditional is tax deferred. You don't pay tax on it, you pay tax on it later. The benefit of the Roth TSP is it comes out after taxes. So you paid taxes on that money already. Whatever you contribute to your Roth TSP has already been taxed. So the interest and dividends that you earn on your Roth TSP over time, when you withdraw it decades from now, when you're 60-something years old and you're retired, you don't pay taxes on that money. That is a huge benefit, and that's why a lot of us were on the edge of our seats waiting for the Roth option to come out, which didn't take as long. But the more money that you can put into Roth today, alright, the more money you can get into your Roth TSP today, the more money you're going to have in retirement, because the IRS isn't going to touch that. It's tax-free. So that's just the basics of the TSP, how to create an account, how to get your password, how to get set up. In the next video, I'm going to go over the different funds inside the TSP. You have traditional and you have Roth, but then you have different options inside those funds. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.